Hello everyone and welcome back to another Space Engineers tutorial. Today we're going to be discussing the progression system and how it works. So you can turn the progression system on and off within the game settings when you first start the game. If you remember from the first video where we were discussing the settings, in the advanced tab there's an option to turn progression on and off. So there's a couple of ways to progress in the game. To look at the progression system, you need to hit the G key on your bar. And these are all of the blocks in the game. Now, mind you, in my case, I have all the DLCs, so I have all the blocks. So what blocks you see, your mileage may vary, depending on what DLC packages you have. At the very top, you'll see it says blocks, and you see it says progression. We're going to use this progression tab right now. And these are all the blocks that you can craft in the game. Quite a few of them. If the progression system is turned on, then there are a couple of different ways that you can progress through the system. The first way to progress would be to build this basic assembler. And once you build that basic assembler, you can follow the line down here. It would unlock these blocks, come down, unlock those blocks right there, and then these blocks. And then you can see it's kind of just a stepping stone system. So once we get these blocks unlocked, we can build a block out of here and then open these blocks up, so forth, so on. But another way to operate the progression system would be to just grind something down. So I can come over here and we will use this atmospheric thruster as an example. And I'll get out my little grinder here. And on the right hand side, now that I've got my grinder out, you will see a new piece of the UI. The top portion will tell you what you're looking at that's outlined in this red box here. In this case, it's an atmospheric thruster. And below that, you will see a bar and all the parts that are inside that thruster. If I start grinding on this thruster, all right, you'll see that I've got it below the functional line now. At this point, it means the thruster will not operate, and we've got it in a particular build state. When I grind something down, if I hit the inventory key, the I key, you'll see that those components are now within my inventory. So this is a great way of collecting parts, and assuming that you don't need the object that you're grinding down. If I hit the the 1 key and go back to my welder right here, you can see that the UI still shows up on the right hand side. It shows me what parts are missing, how many parts are missing, and I can hit the left mouse button and it says unknown technology. But what you'll also see is now all those parts are showing in the UI as being filled. So if I open up my inventory again, you'll see all those parts are gone. So what happened? If the component took all the parts, why can't I build it? Well, it's because I don't know the technology. So let's look in the progression system and see what it takes. Atmospheric, SPH. And here they are right here. So I don't have them unlocked. Well, how do I unlock them? Well, I have to build one of these items over here first. And those items are already unlocked because earlier, while I was getting ready for this, I ground down a landing gear and rebuilt it, right? Because it's a base piece. So if I find one of these pieces right here, either on my ship or somewhere in the game, and I grind it down and then rebuild it, then I will have unlocked these. And that's kind of how progression works. That's one of the two ways. You can grind something down to learn it, as long as you know how to craft the objects above it in the tree, or you can build an object above what you're trying to build and unlock it that way, if that made any sense at all. And that's the progression system in a nutshell. Nothing in your blocks will show up in here until you know how to build it. So like if I look up atmospheric thrusters, there's nothing under atmospheric thrusters because I don't know how to build them yet. And that's it. That is the progression system. It's very simple. There's nothing, really complicated about it or anything like that. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Remember to play to win, and everyone have a good day. Bye-bye now.